Wow, this is a big one. This is a big one. All right, if you want to get out there and rip some lips like Neil Boom, first things first, before you go fishing, you got to start yourself off with a breakfast sandwich and a hash brown. And you get, you know, I feel like this is that COVID shot. The guy's like,
do you say free fries when you get vaccinated? I got vaccinated. You're saying I could get this? These delicious fries? Wait a minute, but there's also a burger element to this? Let me check with Bill Neathart. Is it too early in the day to eat a burger? No.
You get fries and a burger? I'm glad I did not get that sucker. I ain't putting no shots in me, man. It just ain't happening. But anyway, we got this sucker here. $5 right now while we got a $5 deal. But that's how we're starting our day out. Gonna eat this sucker up. I wish they'd use cheddar cheese. This is a little Braid here. He might not be able to see good. But I wish they'd use like that yellow cheese, you know? Like that McDonald's cheese. Gonna eat this sucker up and then get out there and freaking clap those cheeks. Stay tuned. Kind of worried I didn't put enough sunscreen on. I look like the marshmallow guy, the Michigan marshmallow dude right now. Hey, usually, I don't know, man. Usually this dock's pretty occupied. There's nobody here. My plane wasn't come here, but if I drive by and I don't see anybody here, I try to get my little stuff going on first. We got this tied up here, the slobber knocker. Let's get this thing slobbing and knocking around. See if we catch a big chungus real quick. We're gonna fish real nice and methodical. We're gonna get all up in here. See a little bluegill or toad swim. Well, probably not a toad, probably a bluegill, probably most likely a fish. Slobberknocka, slobberknocka, slobberknockas. Coming to a dock near you. Price and color may vary depending upon location. Get your slobberknocka now. Slobberknocka. They don't like to play the jig anymore to fish. I'm trying to force them to like it. I really don't have much luck on these suckers anymore. Right along this dock. Right at that shade line. Oh, we got something. Oh, a little guy. But we got something now. I knew that shade line would do it. Relax there, dude. Relax there, man. Relax, come down. Whoa, little crazy dude. Check that out. First little fish of the day. Oop. Oh, I left the fish towel in the car. I gotta go get that. We ain't wiping fish slime on our legs, you know why? Because then the freaking bugs, the horse flies, everything will harass you. You know, I'm trying to have a good time out here. I'm not trying to get bit up by the damn bugs, man. There we go. And we got our cutters. Go like this first, though, right? Wiped the majority of the slime. He was a slimy bass. There we go. They do love a good old slobber knocker, don't they? That was the nickname I used to call my girl, slobber knocker. She's probably watching this like, what the hell are you talking about? You never called me that. All right, first fish down. The GoPro pisses me off sometime. I hit the record button and it just recorded and shut off. And then, you know, in case there's a bird that wants to come and swoop down, gotta rough up this plastic. Look at that though. It actually is riding pretty good. The hook ain't even getting stuck. That's one thing about this slobber knocker. It does tend to come through the pads pretty good. Look at that. Something just whirled right there. You seen that? There we go. As soon as it hit the surface. Got a little bass. That's basically like a topwater bite on a chatterbait. Get over here. Showed him who's boss. Where's the fish at? Boob, are they hiding in the bushes? Are you fish hiding in the bushes? Do you fish want a dinger? I think when I caught those two bass, I think they ran and told all the other fish around that I was on the dock and they got scared. All right, let's get out of here. Let's make nothing but good decisions today. Heary. What's going on over here? Who's been in my dojo? And what were they eating? Whole kernel sweet corn. Yeah, over here getting real corny. Harold. Good morning, Harold. Picked a nice dock, because these docks get hot and they'll burn your toes, Harold, but you know that already. All right, let's get to it. All right, well, we started out there at that long dock, caught 2 bass, and, you know, I had this in the truck. I was like, I think it's time to check this out right here. This is let me turn this way, a Magic Soul casting, 6'8", extra fast, medium light rod. I got this back on Black Friday. Like, I've had it for a while. I have not even fished this one yet. I got a casting model and a spinning model. I've tried the spinning model and I've been impressed with it. I like it. But check it out. Reel seed looks pretty good. I think my camera lens needs to be cleaned a little bit. Let me give it a little weight. I don't know if that helped, but there's a pretty cool looking butt right here. For 12 bucks, it was crazy. I got 2 spinning reels too. It was 12 bucks. I think now this sucker's like 60 bucks because a lot of that bait finesse stuff got really popular. And you know, there's like not a market for, I guess on like AliExpress and all that stuff, there's a market for cheap rods, but a lot of your bait finesse rods are pretty expensive. So this is a 2-piece. As you can see, it comes with a nice like neoprene case. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off the reel off of Phoenix Feather Light, and we're gonna try this out today, see how good it is. Let's get a cool picture of him. Oh wow, just came through here. There used to be a nice little fishing spot down here, but that is no longer. Damn, a lot of mosquitoes around here too. All right, well damn. I wanted to catch a big chungus real quick. We'll give this a dip over here real quick. We'll get all them bubbles coming up right there. What the heck's that? Making all them bubbles. We're about to go find out. Looks pretty suspicious in my book. I gotta find some new fishing spots, man. I'm kind of bored of my spots. Like, we gotta catch something here. Let me go dig into the Mystery Mouse tool, see what I could come up with real quick. Water clarity is pretty filthy, so we need something that's like nice and dark. Like a nice dark silhouette bait. Something with action that could create a little disturbance in the water. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking a crawl. That's what I'm thinking. Let's take this little snack crawl off. It is a cool bait. Put this snack daddy away and dry them up in our shirt so we don't solidify the salt that's there. I don't think there's salt in the bait. I think they just sprinkle salt. Pretty cool. The arms look wrinkled. Pretty cool little finessey bait. The Guggen Crack and Crawl, $1.99. They had a lot of these at Ollie's Bargain Outlet. So I basically just bought a lot of crawls. They had the drag and drop. I bought every pack that I could find at a 2.8 inch saucy swimmers. But for the most part, you know, no bandito bugs. So I guess that one sells really good for them. But a lot of trench hogs, flukes, the crawls, which I like their crawl. Probably my favorite soft plastic by them. A lot of people pick the bandito bug. I personally like the crawl, but I get why the bandito bug. There's many crawls very similar to this sucker here, but the bandito bug was kind of, there was nothing at the time really similar. I guess there's similar stuff, but not really like it. We're gonna throw this down here. It's gonna have a little bit of scent to it, a little bit of action. I'm gonna get up on this little screw. Bam. All right, let's see. See if anything's getting screwy around here. That was such a horrible hook set. But we got a nice crappie though, barely. That was pretty cool. Other than that lame hook set. Seeing this hook on, he's very slimy. Check him out, nice little crappie. All right, we gotta find a different spot. At least we caught a fish here. I'm gonna try this little tunnel real quick. It's a weird little spot. I lost a fish here once upon a time. It was weird, you couldn't really cast. You know what? At the time, I think I had my medium heavy, so this might be a little bit better for this little spot. That is if the trees aren't all overgrown. Let's go investigate it. I think it was the second one that actually had water in it, but they both might actually, yeah, that one's dry as could be. I think this one has the water in it. Yeah, see, connects to the river. Should get some river monsters to get up in the lake. It's just a couple of inches. That's some pretty nasty stagnant water. Seeing you guys down. The plan is to get this sucker a nice trajectory forward. There we go. See if we catch one out of this little dojo. Oh, see that? Same thing happened to me last time. That was a good fish right there, man. Probably that's it. You get like one shot at it, man. He will not bite again now. That sucks. We lost him. That same thing happened to me last time. It's hard to get them from here, I guess, for some reason. There we go. Oh, we got him. We finally freaking got him. Oh, man. Oh, how about that catch? Oh, goodness. Oh, man. Oh. I wonder if this was the dude. Kind of looks similar to the size, right? He could get out to the lake. Let's, there we go. Got him. That was pretty cool. He's a pretty dirty little dude, huh? Heck yeah, though. Finally redeemed myself. I like fishing kind of weird spots like this. Pretty light wire hook. That hook bent out. Might be a big chungus with him. There we go. That was one of the better casts so far of the day at this little hole. Oh, there's... There we go. Nail bone. Bam. Oh, man, he's kicking my ass. Oh. Found a honey hole. Look at that, man. There's some good bass up in there, huh? It's slippery. There we go. Got it out of one hole. Damn, dude. There we go. Another one. Another chungus. Let me put him over here. Cool. How about that stuff? I like that catch. See, this is it here. We got a nice hole here, a little street goes here. There's like a little lock there that goes into the river there. But yeah, so far that's 2 fish. All right, see if we catch fish number 3. Get away, get away, get away. Horsefly. This little hole might be loaded with bass. See, I'm trying to get a nice bar cast under there. Got one. Wow, dude. Check him out, little dude. I got 3 out of here so far.
No fish in there.
I got 3 out of here. 2 of the bass are pretty decent.
No way.
Yeah, this connects right to that lake there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you coming from the river then?
I don't think so, because there's like, maybe when it floods they could get in here, but I think they could swim in and out at this part here. But I came here one time before and I lost something big here, because it's kind of awkward to get it up, right? But I was like, you know, let me give it another shot. And so far, I caught 3 here so far.
Is that a camera?
Yeah, this is a camera. Yeah, so I got them on camera and everything, yeah.
I had no idea there was fish in there.
Yeah, that one's dried out over there, but yeah, if you could get in here, you know, I guess they are in here.
Oh, good luck for you.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. All right, well, let's go somewhere else. That was pretty cool though, to catch those bass, man. Finally redeemed myself with those suckers, because one time, man, it felt big. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it could have just been like that size. You know, when you lose that fish, you don't get to see. You always think it's like your PB. You're like, I know that was it. I know that was my PB right there, man. All right, let's get up out of here. All right, I tell you what, we've been busting these little dudes up. Went to the long dock, got one. Now we're going to this special spot right over here. Alright, I'm gonna see what's happening over here. What's up, little geese dudes? Fishing behind the 7-Eleven in Marsville here. And looks pretty good, honestly. A lot of homeless people live back here. What do we got here? Like A little crate. All right, there she is. This is it. The little Marsville Lake. Look at that, something scooting around under there. Not even a lake, but a pond. Usually this fountain's going. Oh, there it is. The fountain must have blown away. Right. Where the heck is it? Somewhere out there. It's pretty bright. All right, let's see what's happening in here. These are nice pads here. I'm gonna bend this hook back. Gotta bend this hook back, Mr. Geese. It's a cool spot for the geese to hang out though, I would say so. It looks pretty nice, you know. They got smell of some fried chicken. They got a 7-Eleven. They got beer. Oh, we got a fish. All right. Oh, it's a nice looking bass too. That's what I'm talking about. Bam, they're alive. That's why I figured they would take that frog off, because it's like 4 feet deep, so they're down there. Probably closer to the bottom. Get that hook fixed up. All right, here we go. A nice Marsville bass. I think I rehooked you, bud. All right, the Mobile bass. Check him out. Looking pretty healthy, man. Oh, you guys see that? What do you think? Don't look too impressed. You look thirsty. You're over there drooling. All right, cool. First fish down. What's going on? I just caught one bass.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you fish here often?
I've been here like once or twice back in the day.
Yeah, same. It's been a long time, so I'm just gonna ask if it's any good.
Yeah, when I would come, it was pretty decent. But I haven't been here in probably like a year or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Oh, I got one actually. All right, yeah. Just a little crawl, a little junior size crawl.
Oh, nice.
Right. Got that little dude. They just kind of want it chilling there, man. Check them out. Another Mobile bass. Bam. All right, we're out of here. All right, so when I was at the 7-Eleven pond, I switched out and I put my gear in the car and I went with some heavier stuff to try to catch it on a frog, and that didn't work out. And I even tried to pitch and flip in there, didn't work out, but here we go. Gonna go with this. This sucker's been pretty good, man. This is my first day fishing this rod, and so far it's felt pretty good. Now I do have a spinning model version of this that I fished a lot more, and it's been great. Even went out fishing with the kids a lot in the beginning of summer. They were going pretty much toward the end of spring, beginning of summer. They were going fishing with me. It's like 6 times in a row. I was like, damn, kids are really digging the fishing. And they were using the spinning version of this, and it held up, did good. My daughter, the youngest one, she likes the Triumph rod, the St. Croix Triumph. And then my other daughter, she uses this rod in the spinning setup. But we got to keep this streak going today. We've been getting on these suckers. Nothing too crazy big, but you know, all fish catches nonetheless. Usually I get broken off here by some toothy critters. I do got my Crocs in the car. I just haven't really felt like getting into the water. I should go to Falls Park, honestly, but I just cannot I cannot stand that security guy, man. So he's giving me crap. And I'd have to drop my rods off at home, but maybe I should do that. I'm debating, because you know, I fished here quite a bit and now I felt lonely. Like we started out at the long dock today. It was pretty great. straight, caught one or two. I think we caught one and lost one. I forget what we did, but cool. Then we went to the freaking jungle, and one of the spots was overgrown and a tree fell down, but we caught some cool fish out of the tube. And then, you know, go to Mars, just being around in the urban environment, you know, now I feel lonely over here. This just feels kind of boring. Let's just catch something here real quick, and then I think we are gonna split and hit up something. Oh, I should go to Levittown Lake, because there was this fish that got away from me in a tunnel. Yeah, man, trying to think what I want to do here. This video is gonna be all over the place. I liked fishing behind the 7-Eleven in Marsville there. That was fun. You know what? I gotta get one of these rods in a medium heavy 2-piece. This way, that's what I gotta do. So check this out. I have a rod like this in a medium action casting, and then I got this one. See, because none of these rods here could break down. I cannot put them in the truck there, right? So I like to have a medium and a medium heavy with me, depending on what I'm doing. So I have a medium. All I need is a medium heavy in this sucker. There was one rod company out there that made a 2-piece, and it was really cool because it came with 2 different tips. I don't know who did that. I might have to look into that. So you could turn your rod into a medium action, and then if you need a medium heavy, it's a different tip, which is a cool idea. So I think I might be in a market, even though I got tons of rod, but you know, sometimes, like now, if I want to go somewhere, I got to roll home and drop off my fishing gear. We're going to get one on the chigger crawl. I think we'll just get one on here. We'll just keep it a short video. Get one on here, and then maybe I'll continue to add to this, or just start a new video. Oh, there we go. This is nice. Wow, this is a big one. This is a big one. Yeah, this is gonna be the ender, baby. This is a big one right here. Come to daddy. Oh my goodness, I hope we get to see this sucker. Oh my goodness. We got 20-pound braid to a 12-pound fluorocarbon leader. I think we should be heavy enough. Oh my gosh, what is this sucker? Oh man, it's a nice pike. It's a nice pike. I wanted to catch a nice pike. I told you there's some nice tsetse critters over here. This might be the best pike I ever caught. I think, oh my God, this is the best pike. Oh my gosh. Wow, dude. Oh, he's gonna break me off. Oh my God, I gotta get you. Oh, that's the best pike I ever caught. That's the best one, man. Look at that sucker. Bam. I want to measure him, but I don't think I can. I'll just use the rod. We'll measure the rod later. All right. From the butt there till like 1 inch past this first guide. You guys agree? That's a nice one there. I want to get him in the water. I don't want him to die. They don't do good out of the water. All right, buddy. That sucker's a beast. You're all right. There you go, buddy. That's a nice fish right there. Look at the beautiful colorations on this guy. Man, look at that red tail. Look at that. It's freaking awesome. Look at him go. That's freaking awesome. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go freaking measure this sucker. Well, not measure him, he's gone already. I couldn't do that if I wanted to, but man, freaking what a day. See, you know what, this actually, you know, if I should keep this on my, see, I go like this. I got the nail clippers, fish towel, and if I have pants that have a loop, I'll put it around a loop, but I just go like this. Like say this is my pants, the waist, I just take this part, just clip it around the waist part there. But now I realize we might be able to get this to fit. That was a great pike right there, man. All right, so it's like 1 inch past the first guide. So we're gonna say that, oh, what is this? There we go, inches. Yeah, I wanna say to like right about there, right? 1 inch past the first guy. Alright, so he was like 33, 34 inches long. That was a nice pike right there. That sucker was peeling wheels. Heck yeah, I like that. And I'm glad I got that on recording right there. That right there is the highlight of the day. That's freaking awesome. And I mean, we had him really good right where we wanted him. Somebody's car got broken. Oh, this was a good one. It had all kinds of gears and stuff in it. How many gears do they put in a little car? And another gear here. Check that out. That's pretty cool. Like, I always find that stuff can't even talk. I find this stuff fascinating, right? Like, you know what I mean? Somebody had to think of all this stuff. Like, this is the main gear. There's 1 gear on here, 2 gears, so 2 gears on this one piece alone. Same thing for here, also 2 gears. Like, look at that. Imagine trying to print that thing. I mean, a lot of little gears. Probably like, this was probably some older car, older toy that's been here for years, because now I feel like they don't even make things cool anymore. But that's it, that was all the gears, but pretty cool. Tell you what, anytime I fish like a new rod, something cool always happens. The chigger crawl. There we go. I was glad we had some heavier line. He didn't even scathe this line here. Oh yeah, there's a little something I feel. Got these hooks off of Amazon. I think they're Dr. Fish. This is just like a size 1 EWG. You can see the hook bent out, but it still held the fish there. It bent earlier and I bent it back, so it might have not bent. It might have just, no, it definitely did bend a little bit, but they're pretty good hooks. All right, so on Amazon, here's Dr. Fish. You get a 10-pack of Ned Rig jig heads, weedless swinging jig head for crappie fishing, EWG wide gap hook, freshwater swim bait, bass, fishing lure. But a lot of nice solid choices here, you know. It's pretty cool. The hook can swivel, so if you have a buoyant bait, you know, your hook kind of can pivot around and give it some secondary action when you're hopping that baby off the bottom. But your size 2 hook is going to be the smallest. Well, actually, they even got a size 4 here, so I mean, they get really small down to a size 6. But the hooks I have is a 1/8 ounce, and I have the 1/4 ounce, and that's it. So I have the black, chartreuse, and pink, and I think it's a pretty good deal, honestly. So just wanted to share that with you if you're wondering where I got the hooks. I know a lot of people like them smaller bass baits that you need that size 1 or number 2 EWG hook for some of them baits, like the Berkley little trooper. There we go, perfect. All right, all in all, not a bad day, you know. Got out there, got onto some fish. This rod's pretty decent. I like it, pretty cool, you know. Rod, keep it in your car. If it gets lost or stolen, it's not a big deal, which it is a big deal because none of these should be doing that stuff. But anyway, Neil Bone is hungry, about to go get some tacos. We're gonna end this on a good note. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and remember, keep on fishing, baby.